What's up, everyone? Hair and Hair Ultra here.
Oh my!
AlphaOmegaSin. Gonna do a little. Here, well, there we go. That's how we'll start this off. We're gonna do a little Q&A video. You guys asked questions on the Facebook pages and stuff, and I have them right here on my tablets. And then I have a couple questions for you at the end. Only the deep ones for you, real deep.
Balls deep.
All right. To get it kicked off, Billy McDonald asks, how much did you have to pay Alpha to get you to hang out with him?
I love Billy McDonald. Also, I'll be seeing him very soon. He had to pay me in Zenny and Gil because I needed it for all the item shops.
Game money. So there you go. We got Kirkland Kovac. What are your thoughts on kids like age 9 to 17 playing retro games?
I think that's awesome. Everybody should go back and play older stuff, play new stuff. You should play everything from any era. I think that makes the most sense because...
Don't seclude yourself to finding a game you might really enjoy just because it didn't come out when you were born.
It makes less sense to play something only just based on, oh, it just came out, because then you're missing out on previous entries.
But the graphics, Alpha, the graphics!
Oh, the graphical graphic! What's nice, though, is whenever you think about the newer games that come out, like Shovel Knight, that's stylized as an old game, because then that gets people saying, wow, this game's really fun. I heard about this other game called Mega Man. Now I'm going to try that out. So I dig that.
Mark Gorham, have either of you had hobbies outside of game collecting, board games, card games, etc.?
Oh god, you and me collect a lot of shit.
Yeah. If you're like a hardcore collector of anything, there's a good chance it spills out into something.
Well, what would you say for you is one of the things that you still collect right now besides all the gaming?
Statues and figurines.
You have a lot.
Yeah.
We were actually talking about that. You have so very many.
Final Fantasy and Resident Evil would be my two biggest, like, anything outside of actual physical video game, like, stuff for those two games.
Well, those franchises fucking rock. Plus, luckily, because they become such big series, a lot of the memorabilia for them is really good. I guess for me, the main thing that I collect outside of video games would probably be, like, graphic novels and comic books. I got a fucking ton of those. I also include manga into all that shit, so it all...
I actually got rid of a bunch of manga.
Dude,
it just took up too much space.
You have, like, so many Berserk ones.
Mm-hmm. The complete set of Berserk.
God damn, that's like fucking $8 gajillion. The animated is just like, alright, tip of the iceberg, and nothing else.
Gotta go with the manga with that. Besides, well, they're redoing the anime and putting it out to match the manga now.
So it's gonna be like 8 million episodes.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully it takes.
I'm okay with that.
Doesn't take a million years to put it out. Carlos Anya, how do you take care of your beards? Do you do anything specific?
Let's see. I do this a lot. This might sound
hand
silly, because it sounds odd, but you have to, like, tame your beard and train it and shit, so it doesn't go all over the place. I have a separate brush for my beard and my sideburns.
I have a little, like, comb, a little pick that I...
You need to, man. It will start getting crazy, and you don't want to use, like, the same one with, like, your hair, because there's, like, different oils and shit.
Do you shampoo it at all?
I did for a while, but I've also used just, like, regular, like, soap.
Oh, okay.
And it's worked just fine.
I use a little bit of shampoo. I don't condition it, but I just use a little bit of shampoo.
Dude, there's people who have, like, the fucking real fancy oil and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And they put on all sorts of crap.
Curl it up.
You ought to get that. I'm like, or I just get all the crap out of it, like food and other shit that got stuck to it, and we're like, yeah, there we go. So there's that.
This next one will be a good one for you, for sure. Peter Dickinson, if you could fight a villain from a horror film, who would it be?
If I could fight? Mm-hmm. Well, I mean... There's two ways to look at it. Do I want to win? Or do I just want to really be, like, in an epic battle? Yeah. Let's see. If I want to win, I definitely beat the shit out of Chucky.
Yeah.
Because that's just, like, stupid easy peasy.
You just watch a movie and go, come on, kick him!
If I was going to be in an epic fight, though, I'd go against Freddy. And it sounds cliche, but Freddy, because of the whole Dream Warriors thing, I've got an overactive imagination, and I think that I could actually put up a good fight.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with dying in the end, but it'd be, like, an epic fucking thing. I'd want to make sure that I do the whole thing and, like, get sucked into a bed and I just turn into SpaghettiOs everywhere. Like, whee!
That would be awesome. Let's see.
Wait, what about you?
Well, these questions are for you mainly. For me, I mean, shit. I wasn't even thinking. I'll go with Pyramid Head, just because I got to answer something Silent Hill related. Sorry.
Pyramid Head just be like, Scott, so what?
Yeah, rip my skin off and throw it at a church door. That's all that matters. Kevin Chaotic, what is Bill's favorite black metal band?
Oh, man. For a long time, it was Immortal. Fuck. I mean, Emperor's really good.
You can't necessarily have just one.
That's the thing is, I don't actually have one. It's weird because I get asked a lot of, hey, what's your favorite of things? And I don't ever have one. So it's hard for me to say there's a lot that I like. Right, Wood?
Yeah, he loves black metal.
You listen to black metal all the time. Yeah, he's at least good at headbanging, so he's got that going. So yeah, I'm sorry, I suck at picking favorites. I can't even do it in video games.
Me either. Don't have favorites. Have like 50 favorites.
Yeah, there you go. Or could go with old school black metal and be like Venom, proper actual black metal. People are like, oh, that's actually like, no, it's fucking changed over time.
We're getting deep into the layers of metal here now. This is a good one. Sharon Kosharsky, Aaron's mom from Video Game Wizard, says, yeah, I have a question. Can you come to the Video Game Wizard store in St. Petersburg, Florida, so we can all, your fans, come hang out with us and you?
I will bring them all in my fanny pack. All
of them.
I explode everywhere that I go, but it's just from sheer unbridled excitement. No, I was actually talking about at some point I need to just make a trip and then come stay for whatever amount of days.
Yeah.
So
we're getting a new house, so we'll have more room than our tiny ass house has right now.
Well, it'll happen at some point. Is it far from where you live?
What, the stores and the flea market and stuff? Mm-hmm. No. It's all in the same area. So
awesome.
Very, very easy to visit. So I will, Aaron's mom, when he comes down, I will bring him to your store if it is still open at that time.
To be continued. Dun, dun, dun. Dramatic reverb.
I'm going to combine these. Jeff Swan and Corey Stover both asked beard questions. Are your beards related, and does the carpet match the drapes? Carpet match the drapes. I have a lot of like red and gray and stuff in there.
Yeah.
I got nothing downstairs. That's
really?
I shaved that thing off. Yeah.
You know, so. I used to do the whole shaving thing for a long time. Then I got lazy and stopped giving shit. Now it's just trimmed.
Okay.
But since everybody needs to know what's going on downstairs, but are our beards related? Yes, because we are part Viking, so that does make sense.
Yeah, and also horror, metal, all that stuff. It has to be related in some way, because you can't like that many things and have cool beards.
Yeah, and it's so weird to like all that stuff and not have a beard. I think from liking the stuff that we do, we form beards. Maybe it's because we like the stuff so much, that's how we got this.
Yes, it's like the part of the testosterone. It
makes sense.
Seeps out the beard.
It's too much. Like, it's trying to explode out. So it just forms a beard, kind of like Billy's potatoes downstairs making trees.
And he has growing vegetables in his kitchen. Jeremy Stubbs, during the winter, do you make snowmen or snow angels?
I make snowmen. If I was going to make snow angels, I'd just whip out my dick and piss one.
Or wave your dick in the snow.
Like, whee! No, dude, snowmen are always the best to make, and then whenever it seems like it might be melting, you go out and you just beat the shit out of it. Plus, you build one inside of a rock and expect somebody to go up and tackle it, then they get fucked up, and you're like,
I like that answer. We got David Kuchera. Which video game console would make the most comfortable pillow?
I would have to say the CDI, because it would actually double as an entire bed.
That's true, yeah. You could pop out the disc, depending on which model, I guess, the disc tray could come out and you could rest your head on that part.
I view it as like the most body pillow version of something, because it's kind of ridiculous. The Virtual Boy wouldn't be too bad because it's got the foam, so you can actually rest your head inside.
That's actually the best thing. I think that's the best answer. It has a little neck rest built in.
It's kind of like the ones that you take on a flight, the ones that are shaped like the Lucky Charms.
Yeah,
shit.
True.
That's cool.
Next up, we have Keith Adamson. You can only choose one game publisher to buy games from for the rest of your life. Who would it be?
So from here on out, I have to pick one.
It looks like you're taller than me because I'm sunk in this hole in the
yeah.
couch.
Yeah, here, I can get super relaxed.
There we go. Yeah,
I'm like, where'd Alpha go? Emerging. Let's see. One publisher for the rest of my life.
I'll go with Platinum Games. I talk about them all the time, but every game they've put out, I've enjoyed.
The thing is, like, there's people who they're more of a developer rather than a publisher.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Because people publish their games, so they just make them.
That's true.
To think of like an actual publisher. Oh man, see, I think about like what they're doing currently rather than what they've done in the past because I won't be getting any of their past stuff.
True, yeah, good point. You gotta think of the future.
I mean, Square Enix is doing a lot better now, which makes me happy, and Capcom's doing a lot better now, which makes me happy.
Resident Evil remake of 2 is pretty nice.
Oh man,
this is another one I don't think I could really pick because you don't know the future. You don't know what's going to happen. They could fuck up next year.
To get a definitive answer, I'll just go with Nintendo because they have so many fucking games.
Yeah, you know what's going to come out from them.
So I'll roll with Nintendo because it's like a guaranteed one. I'd rather go with other companies like Atlas or some shit.
Yeah,
but Atlas doesn't put out enough.
No, they don't, and sometimes like you'll go a year and a half, 2 years with Atlas. And
and then you're just sitting around like, well, I need a game.
We'll fly through a couple of these sort of quickly. Daniel Ortega, does Bill like Wendy's? Do you like Wendy's?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad. They changed their fries back though. They had like these new fries and they're really good. Then they changed back to the original recipe. I'm like, what the fuck did you do?
Fuck you, Wendy's. Put your fries back.
Your chicken nuggets are awesome though.
Tony Lynn, why is that Alpha? Oh, why is it that Alpha is always angry?
I'm like only 1/4 of my videos are angry.
Yeah.
I never understand why are you angry all the time? Like
even when you're kind of happy, like and excited, it's an angry excited.
Like, so fuck yeah!
Yeah, this is awesome.
No, I'm oddly probably one of the nicest people. And most people are kind of surprised when they meet me. They're like, "You're really nice." I'm like, "Did you think I was gonna kill you or something?"
He's consistently making happy noises. He's like, "Boopy pop, boop boop, things going on." Yeah.
I'm like an excited little kid with ADD. That is me all the time.
Jorge Figueroa. Sorry, man. I tried.
Hey, you did try.
Yeah. Whose hair is longer? Can you guys braid your hair together? Whose hair is longer, though?
Mine actually might be longer because I haven't cut mine, and it's like long overdue. I have a lot of split ends right now.
Where's your belly button? So yours is...
Belly button's right there.
It's pretty close. His looks to be a little longer. Mine's like to the top of my belly button. His is about an inch below his belly button.
Yeah.
Pretty damn close, though. And then can we braid them together? Yeah, of course we can. Are we going to do that for you? No, because
we'll get stuck together.
Yes.
And then we'll be like weird Siamese twins that nobody's paying to see.
It'll make private times really hard. For these last remaining questions, Katie is going to braid our hair together. So you got your wish there, buddy. Apparently.
We actually had no say-so in the matter.
Yeah, she's like, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
John Canham, best bands to game to.
Guar.
Okay. It's funny. You get to laugh a little bit while you're gaming. Mine, for some reason, I don't listen to a lot of music while I play because I'm playing story-based games.
That's the thing. I prefer to not have music playing unless it's like a racing game.
Yeah.
But even then, a lot of racing games have great music.
I used to play like Cool Borders on like the PlayStation, listening to Metallica and 311 for some reason.
Cool Borders actually has pretty decent music.
Yeah, it has a nice built-in soundtrack to it. Brett Reaper, Chris Barnes or Corpse Grinder? Now, for these people that don't know, heavy metal, death metal vocalists and stuff, so which one would you pick?
All right, they are the lead singers for, both of them were the lead singers of Cannibal Corpse, Grinder.
In my hometown area.
They're fucking excellent, but I've always preferred Corpse Grinder. Most people scream heresy, but Corpse Grinder has a lot more range.
And his name is Corpse Grinder.
Yeah, and I got to meet the dude. He's fucking awesome. But I mean, Chris Barnes, I actually prefer him in Torture Killer than I do Cannibal Corpse, which is kind of crazy.
We have just left out so many people.
Yeah, they were just like,
what's going on? Scott DiPiero, if you could bring any series of games back from the dead, what would it be and why?
Oh man, that is a broad question because this is something I can answer forever.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
Hey,
right
awesome.
There. Jesus.
All right, so to bring back a series, I'm actually, you know what? Because I was trying to play it today, just for the hell of it, and we know that Konami won't actually fucking give a shit to do it, but the Mystical Ninja Goemon series would be really nice.
And that's one that also died a long time ago. So.
It did. Last time we got it was Nintendo 64.
Yep.
That is fucking depressing.
We got James Waddle. What games is he looking for to play or revisit? Like, I guess on the hunt. Like, what's the main game you're looking for right now?
It's sitting up there. As a matter of fact,
shelf.
it's called the Space Adventure Cobra. It's on Sega CD.
Yeah.
It's a visual novel game like Snatcher, Rise of the Dragon, and Police Knots and all that shit.
Hard to find, expensive, especially complete.
But there's so fucking many. But that's like one of the main ones. I'm like, oh my god, I hope I find it, which I won't.
All right, we're gonna do 3 more real quick. Chris Godfrey, what's the best metal concert you've been to?
Oh man, fuck.
Actually, I mean, I would kind of say something like going to see Gwar or going to see a band that's just fun. They might not be my favorite band, but they are one of, they're such a cool
Seeing
concert.
Gwar live was kind of crazy and very messy. I actually got to see them when I was, like, young, though. And then I got to see them when I was, like, 20. But,
unfortunately, we won't get to see them like that ever again.
It's still Gwar, just,
without Odorous.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
But I'd say probably the first time I got to see Slayer, that was pretty amazing. I actually stood there in awe the entire time that they played. I didn't even move. Jaw was open. I was like, holy fucking shit.
And then we're going to end it with the fan questions on serious notes, of course. William Young, has he ever gone ass to mouth?
every day of my life.
And then Clay Wilson, how much ass does he kick?
I actually have quite a record of fights under my belt. Which
Really?
I probably shouldn't. It's not. I shouldn't brag about it because then it's like promoting violence.
I've never been in an actual fight in my life where someone was trying to beat me up or anything.
I've said on my channel, but I grew up in a bad neighborhood, and it was like one of those things of, kick ass and chew bubble gum and be all out of gum, or just get your ass kicked and then lose bubble gum at the same time. So you got to. All
right, so that was it for the fan questions, but now I have 3 questions I'm going to ask everyone that I do these with. First one is, if you weren't doing YouTube videos as your profession or whatever you want to call it, what would you be doing, you think?
I would be saying all the shit that I say on camera to my friends.
Sitting in a room.
Still, because, dude, that's essentially what I do. I talk to my best friends about video games, and anybody that I knew, it's just now I have a camera that I'm talking to like this, and that's pretty much it. And
then you'd sell your body for money, right?
I mean, that never changes.
Okay.
But, that's more of a hobby. That's not really a professional
type.
Yeah, business and pleasure.
Yeah. The next question would be, what turns you on? Now, it doesn't have to be the way it sounds, but just in life, what turns you on?
What turns me on? I was going to go with, the sexual part of it. Just
of course.
Chicks with, long dark hair, super pale skin, tattoos are always a plus, fishnets, lacy underwear, dear God.
Rocker chicks.
Yeah. Oh, God, there's been so many times where it's hi there, and then...
Don't think too much about this, because we are attached with hair right now, so I can't go...
run fast enough.
The final one, final question, what is your favorite curse word?
Fuck. Fuck is the best word in the entire world.
I feel like everyone's... That was Jay's answer.
Dude, it's... Fuck it, it doesn't matter. By the way, Wood just broke shit.
Wood just knocked shit.
There's... So much shit just fell just now.
Oh no, it was Billy's fault.
It's Billy. Never mind.
Come say hi real quick at the end of this video. We're attached. You should put your Jedi braid in.
Yeah, you can put your Jedi braid in. And
there we go.
It's all wait, where is it? There. Wood, you want to be attached to this?
Yeah, Wood, put your hair in here. Get it.
There you go. So this right here is the hairiest video for video game YouTubers ever, by the way.
Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe. Let us know what you thought of this video down below. Thumbs up, all that bullshit. Yeah. See y'all later. Peace.